Hi everyone, Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. I would like to welcome you to the Stamp Around the World video hop. Our theme this hop is water. So I went through all of my bits and bobs and went, how am I going to incorporate water? You could do water, colour of water, obviously not the texture. That would make for a very soggy card. You could look at the texture and the shape of water and waves and all different types of things, or look at stamp sets that actually have water in them. So I have the Kiddin Around stamp set, which has this cute scene that has water in it. So I have already gone ahead and I have coloured this in advance. In a second I will go through all the colours that I use with you, but to add the water element besides the bottom of the box that all our cute friends are on, I have grabbed the Bright Skies dies. Now these dies here are meant to be clouds, but when you take the negative of the dies, they actually look like waves. So that is going to incorporate more water than just on here. And I have, of course, used some watercolors. So here I have Coastal Cabana and, or is it Summer Splash? I have to check. It is actually Summer Splash and Pool Party here. So both also have water themes in their names. So I've grabbed those two colours and I'm going to use Balmy Blue for the sky. So we are all about the blues on this card. I also have pre-stamped the sentiment here. So I've stamped this in Stays On and I will die cut that out as well. So I'm just going to pop away these dies because I have showed you those, and I'm going to bring in my basket of blends. I have used quite, I don't know even if I can grab these out. I've used quite a number in here, and I'm actually going to pop my list here. So if you would like to colour, and there are a few things that I have missed because I have just realised that I have missed the boy's hat, which is Pool Party. Okay, so I've tried to be as accurate as possible. So the water is Pool Party. The fish that I added somewhere, the fish is Pumpkin Pie. The sky is Balmy Blue. The sun is Lemon Lolly. Now all our friends' skin is Ivory. So the girl, her hair in the neutrals pack of blends, she's 400 and 500 for the hair. I'll show you a close up after I go through this. Her shirt is Sweet Petunia, Petunia Pop, and Bubble Bath for the heart and just around her neck. Her flag is Summer Splash and the pole is bronze. Okay, now for this little boy over here, his hat is Pool Party. His hair is Smoky Slate and light basic black. Once again, his skin is Ivory. His shirt is Smoky Slate and Real Red. I have added in some Bubble Bath for their mouths and some Smoky Slate. So here is a bit of a closer look at this. We will be die cutting this together as well as die cutting out our sentiment. So I've pre-done all of this just because that took me quite a while to do. As you can see, I was trying lots of colours off to the side. I always like to have a spare piece of paper or colouring on a larger piece of paper. So then I can check my colours before I use them, because often they aren't quite what you think, and sometimes mixing two different colours like the smoky slate and the black there actually gives me the look of black hair, which if I had have used black alone, it would have just looked like a black blob. Okay, the Kiddin Around dies. I have my die cut here. I am going to pop this away because we do not want lost dies on the floor. And while I'm die cutting, I'm going to grab out our die from Stylish Shapes, and this die here, I've already tested it, is going to fit perfectly. Okay, so have you guys ever tried a challenge like this where water is the theme? It kind of threw me a bit for a loop when I saw it and went, oh, how am I going to incorporate water? But yeah, I'm hoping the other girls in the video hop come up with some amazing ideas. I'm not sure mine is necessarily amazing, but I think I've got it. Okay, so I'm going to see. Yes, this will fit. I'll need to do some trimming, but that's okay. Let's get all of these cut. So this is our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and I have an extra plate that I don't need. So sorry, something's about to drop on the floor. There we go, saved. So the best sandwich for me and my machine is plate 3 and 2 plate 2s. So I need plate 3, my cutting plate 2, my pen out of the way because that's causing me issues over there, and I just need my pair of scissors to cut off this excess, otherwise it is not going to fit. There we go. So this is going to cut out perfectly. Now, if this is not perfectly straight, that's okay, because it is quite childlike in its font and the card that it's going on. But you know what? That looks pretty good to me. And if you do need it perfectly straight, please feel free to use a piece of washi tape, but just make sure not to put the washi tape on the inside. I find putting it on the outside is so much better. So that is not perfect. I've left some room for some embellishing on that side, which is perfect. Just pop my die to the side. Now I'm going to do a titch of trimming on this, so then it is going to go through as we would like. So just a very rough cut down these sides. So tell me in the comments, do you enjoy colouring intricate images like this? I find it incredibly relaxing. If I'm doing it on a video, I think it actually doesn't give me anxiety, but I don't think I quite relax as much because I always feel like I'm on a bit of a time curfew. Okay, I think we are good. Now, where's that top plate? Over here. Perfect. So just very carefully slide this in and clamp that down so it's not going to move anywhere, and crank that through. Now I just need to create our sky which I'm not sure. I'm going to try two different things. We're going to try it on a balmy blue base. Oh my God, I die cut that perfectly. Very, very happy with that one. So yes, I've got a balmy blue card base, or I've got a white card base. And if the balmy blue one doesn't quite work as I anticipated. So I am all prepared here, and I do have my balmy blue card base. And what I want to do is with ink and a blending brush is just to create a sky. Now you could create waves exactly the same way. But what I am going to do here is use this side. But what I want to do is not do a complete blend. I want to kind of create the look of having clouds in the sky by just having these lighter and darker areas. And I'm going down a little bit lower than I need because I don't want to not have part of the sky exactly how I would like it. So you can see how that mimics the look of clouds, and it is really just being messy. Okay, so now that I've got, actually what I should do is give this a wipe down because I know I got ink off the edges and I would hate to ruin my project now. So we have this piece, and I'm really happy with this balmy blue, and this is kind of what I'm thinking. I've left these pieces intentionally large because I didn't know what size we would need. So what I kind of want to do is that, and have my, because they're pointing to something, have the "It's Your Birthday" there, and then just add some sentiment. So we've got plenty of C and we've got a focal point. Okay, so I just want to mark, I do, pencil would be better. So I kind of want to mark that there. Okay, the pool party doesn't matter as much because that's not my base as such. Just pop this off to the side there. Now, how far down is that? So about 4 centimeters. So about 4 centimeters. May make it a little bit more. 4 and a titch. Okay, so cut that, and if I make my pool party about the same, then all I have to do is trim off the bottom of the pool party. So those pieces can go away. Great. So now we can glue these down. Now, since I have started the whole adding ink, maybe adding a bit of ink to these may look wonderful. So just grabbing the ink. So I've got pool party and I've got some summer splash. Now, do I have easily accessible those coloured? No, I think we're using this one. So I'm just going to give this a clean off. So I just use either a roll of paper towel or my microfiber cloth, and I do a double check on a scrap piece of paper, and there is no ink left on that, so I have taken off all the excess ink there. Whoops, there we go. So pool party, pop all this off to the side, and I'm thinking, I think I just want it on the tops of the waves, so just taking a little bit there and adding some depth to the top of the waves, because I'm not sure where that bottom part is going to come off. Now, I will not need to clean my brush at this stage because the Summer Splash is darker than the Pool Party. So just adds that little bit of depth. Happy with that. Give this a wipe down and a clean up. So just pop these ink pads off to the side. Okay. Now, we did already confirm that this one is the right height. So I can go ahead and stick this one down straight away. So, sorry if you can hear David in the background. I think my son has just got home. So, checking in how his day was, because we're kind of mid-afternoon at the moment. So, taking the time to be able to do this while I can. Okay. So, I love the way these colours really pop against each other, and I don't even mind that I have popped up a little bit and ruined the peaks, because it does just add to the whole card. Okay, now we're going to add our Pool Party, and I may go in and add a little bit of ink at the bottom of the Pool Party. So I used 2 different dyes, so they do not match up at all, which adds to that really organic look of the sea. So you can see here, haha, not intended actually, that I do need to just trim a little bit off the bottom, but I'm not going to do that straight away, but I am going to pop my friends up on dimensionals. And my dimensionals are just here. Do I actually want to? Because I was just looking here and thinking, no, I do want to pop them on dimensionals, but yep, definitely. Because I want to be able to see all of the peaks on the Pool Party underneath. Okay, here they are, and my scissors have not quite gone awry. Okay, let's get this all up and running. So if this is your first time here watching one of my videos, I'd love you to leave a comment and say hi. I do read all of my comments and reply, and don't forget, if you enjoy my video, to like and subscribe. That way you get notifications of when I upload videos. I do 2 videos a week, as well as videos like this that are just a bonus to my normal schedule. Okay, just need a mini one for this flag. Okay, going to use our take your pick tool, apparently. Okay, we're going to use take your pick tool. That isn't going to be edited out if you do like edited videos. I am not the place to get them. You get real life, real-time videos, warts and all. We work out a way to fix, all our muddles and mistakes, and it's always a learning opportunity. Okay. So the good thing is their little boat or cardboard box that they're in is square. So what I can do, I can use that up against the side of the card to make sure they are heading straight across the shoreline there. Okay. Bring in this. I am liking that it is white, but I think I do want to bring in something that's blue onto it. So we will go through my stash because I had this card designed in my head, but I wanted to actually make it with you because most of my videos are start to finish creating, but as I said earlier, this colouring, we would have been here for an hour plus just on one card. Just let me pop that rubbish away, otherwise they're still not loving me. Okay, there we go. So it's your birthday. Liking that. I do just want to trim the bottom of this, and the bottom definitely needs some pool party ink. So all I do is I just follow the line of the card, and I can guarantee I will get as close to a straight cut as humanly possible. Oh, do I want them sitting a little further down? I think I might. Now, can we just pray and see if I can lift them up without too much ripping? I don't know if this will actually work. I have ripped a little bit. Maybe I can't. Maybe I do want to add another layer of waves because it's just looking a little. Do you know what? I'm just going to cut this card down actually and just make it a thinner card. It's just a little bit top heavy. I could add, I'm just having a look here. If I added another one there, I think it'll still be a little top heavy. So we're just going to trim this card down. If in doubt, just change the size of your card. Because I'm just thinking about there. And I'm going to have to go over this section a few times. This is going to be a bespoke card. Let's see. Haha, perfect. Now that does look a lot more in balance, and we took off a little bit over about 1/2 inch I took off the bottom of that card, and it has just put everything in balance. I wasn't thinking. And we have just made a bespoke little card here. Let me move that off to the side. So I've just kept with the one stamp set. I've used Kiddin around. Now that that is trimmed off, I don't feel I need any blending on the bottom there at all. But I did say we were going to look at some embellishments. Let's see what we can find in my stash. No, I want something really quite little. If we can't find anything, that's okay. But, oh, I do have some Summer Splash in there. I have some shimmery Summer Splash in there. Are these Pool Party? I'm just looking at the back. These are fun holographic ones. They are Pool Party. That might work perfectly. Oh, I've got some Pool Party ones down here as well. I think they are our options. Okay, and this is normal on my live videos. You will have a look at the options, thinking the holographic might be a bit distracting. So a good way to test, I just pull this off and I kind of put it there. It looks good. I'm just thinking these ones here, they're matte and they might just be enough of a different texture without being too much. And of course, I've got matte in these ones as well. Except these ones do not. Because I'm holding the plastic. Haha. Okay, just let me see if I can take this off. So, I don't know, the Lost Lagoon, I think the Pool Party is the right colour, but possibly not the holographic one. So these are the Summer Splash, which is this one, and I think we do just need a little bit lighter on that sky. So we do have Flirty Pool. We do have Pool Party and Balmy Blue, and these are the rainbow dots. They're kind of a middle shine. I did just pop a whole one off there. So I'm just going to pop that one back on. Whoops. Kind of back on. There we go. So, Pool Party looks great. Balmy Blue, once again, a little bit dark. So, I think I'm definitely hit on the right colour. Just using my Take Your Pick tool here. I just want one there. Then one up here. And then possibly another one down here. I'm just going to tuck this one under a little bit, and I think that finishes our card nicely. So we've got all of our water elements as well as creating that cloudy sky, and I did use the color lifter here on our Stampin' Blends image to create clouds. So it did just create lighter areas. I didn't want to go too dark. Okay, so we've used the rainbow dots to finish our card here. I've used the Kiddin Around bundle. Well, it's not a bundle, but stamp set and dies. I will have to find that die now because it is MIA on my desk. So we did use the die that lives here to cut out this image for our, I'm throwing everything on the floor today. For our sea, I did use these long cloud pieces in the Bright Skies dies, and I have used the largest of the shorter stylish shapes dies to cut our sentiment. That is also from the Kiddin Around stamp set. We used a blending brush for our blending and a whole lot of blends. I will grab that list again if you wanted to screenshot that to replicate what I have done. If not, I did have it earlier in the video. So thank you so much for joining me and the whole crew for our Stamp Around the World water video hop. Please go and watch everyone else. Don't forget to give everyone some love with a thumbs up and a subscribe. I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great day. Bye.